we have a lot of work ahead of us. We have the ideas, we have the resolve, and we have a team and a leader to get the job done. Please join us in welcoming to the stage our Premier, Danielle Smith.
Thank you. As you can see, Travis has been a pillar of unity since the end of the leadership race, and I feel so blessed to have him on our team. Thank you so much, Travis. And our Jobs, Economy and Northern Development Minister, Brian Jean, is totally committed to the unity of our caucus, to growing our economy and to making our northern communities, ensuring that they have the resources they need to keep up with that growth. Thank you so much, Brian. We have all been a little bit quiet for these past 10 days, regrouping and bringing this team together, but let me assure you, we will not be quiet for much longer. Our team is now unified. Our team is now ready to fight for Albertans, and come hell or high water, we are going to beat the NDP in 2023. We spent most of the days at the retreat talking about Albertans' priorities, and there are four major themes that emerged out of that discussion. One, affordability and the inflation crisis created by the NDP Liberal coalition in Ottawa. Number two, jobs and economy during this time of global economic uncertainty. Number three, improving health care on an expedited basis. And number four, standing up to the NDP Liberal coalition government in Ottawa and defending Alberta's interests. The NDP Liberal inflation and affordability crisis. Let there be no doubt, this crisis lands primarily at the feet of the Trudeau-Singh coalition government in Ottawa. Justin Trudeau has taken on more federal debt during his time in office than all previous prime ministers combined. And of course, there are the continuous stream of anti-energy policies and carbon taxes that Rachel Notley, Jagmeet Singh and Justin Trudeau are so fond of. The results of the above fiscal insanity and economic sanctions are predictable. Whether it's fuel, electricity, groceries, or fertilizer for our farmers, the cost of everything we need to live and to raise our families is soared. To ease the financial burden for seniors and vulnerable Albertans, our government will ensure that they have more in their wallets right away to meet the rising cost of life's necessities. To restore affordability to daily life during a time when budgets are being stretched beyond limits, our government will look to removing the provincial fuel tax and ensure that gas stations lower their prices appropriately when we do. Affordability is the primary challenge facing Albertans today, and we'll make sure that every decision we make from now on until this crisis is over addresses this for Albertans. Our caucus is also laser-focused on increasing jobs and strengthening the economy. This has been perhaps the greatest strength of our UCP government over these last 3 years, after the train wreck of an economy handed to them by Rachel Notley. But we have more to do. We will immediately index and lower your taxes so that families will not have to choose between their rent and food. We'll also look at lowering taxes for our ag producers, innovators, and entrepreneurs because it attracts businesses from around the world. Whether it's agriculture, or forestry, or technology, or tourism, or energy, whether the businesses we are attracting are small or medium or large, we need to diversify our economy and promote more jobs and prosperity for all Albertans. And we will fight the NDP Liberal coalition's 300% increase to the consumer carbon tax. 300%, my friends, during an inflation crisis. Have these folks lost their minds? Yes. You thought that was a rhetorical question. Yes, yes, they have. A 300% increase in carbon tax will cost Alberta families almost $1,000 per year net of all rebates, and that's just the tax itself. Not to mention the accelerated inflation it will cause. And my friends, incredibly, Rachel Notley is on the record that she supports this carbon tax increase 100%. That's what she thinks is good for Alberta families. Well, I don't. Albertans can't afford these woke, incompetent NDP policies, whether in Ottawa or in Edmonton. So Rachel Notley can stand up for Jagmeet Singh all she wants. I'm going to stand up for Albertans. Thank you very much. Or or when Ottawa seeks to take control of our sovereign areas of provincial jurisdiction, our UCP government will not enforce those laws and policies in this province, period. If we stay true to the strength and values of Manning and Lougheed and Klein, we will inevitably prevail. So join with me. Let's get to work. Let's show Albertans what we've got. Let's beat the NDP resoundingly in 2023, and let's make sure Alberta always remains strong and free.